Spacebud prices have been dormant for a few months now. Should you be worried? Should you fret? Should you keep diamond handing your Spacebud? Should you paper hand your Spacebud? Should you buy more? Should you sell your Spacebud? Should you frantically trade your Spacebud for something that has so much hype at the moment? These are all fair questions to ask, which can be answered here on the CJ Lovelace YouTube channel based on my experiences, which formulate my correct, wonderful opinions, I guess. In this NFT world, everyone wants everything now. Now. When moon, when this, when white paper, when ugly paper, when clay paper, when Bud's coin. But that's not realistic. And unfortunately, businesses in this world today give us that now factor, which puts the human brain on a temporary high and in an endless loop. But that's for a conversation for another day. Regardless of what everyone wants, as long as NFTs are around, as long as Cardano is around, Spacebuds will be around. Together, hence forever, in my correct opinion. Spacebuds may or may not always be number one, but they will always have value. Everyone has nostalgia for Spacebuds. The first and easiest description of why is because they were the first 10K collection. Everyone knows this. Their charm is undeniable. The majority of people who think NFTs on Cardano, Spacebuds. But there is more. Why were they first? Because Alessandro made them first, with a vending machine styled mint that I don't think anyone else has done yet. And why does that matter that he did it first? Because he's one of the greatest developers on Cardano. And I bet if you sent him to Ethereum and he spent some time there, or Solana and he spent some time there devoting himself, he would probably be one of the greatest developers there too. And Alessandro is always writing history. And when Alessandro writes history, people attach that to Spacebuds. And the prices typically get valued higher and higher every development that he makes. We're gonna talk about a little price action. OpenCNFT.io gives you everything you need in terms of history, price action, etc. You can check it out on your own. But we're gonna look at Spacebuds a bit here. Let's look at the all-time floor price history. Now this won't show pre-CNFT, pre-JPEG store days, or pre-Spacebuds marketplace days for that matter. When Spacebuds were minted in March and April, I wasn't around. They were trading for mint, slightly below mint, maybe slightly above for some rares, which was about 50 ADA. I think the floor was about 50 ADA for months from last April. And then things really started to take off once CNFT.io came out. Now this wasn't a Alessandro development. However, it brought a different light to the Spacebuds community, to the Cardano NFT community for that matter. That's when I stepped in, once CNFT.io came out. And Spacebuds prices went from a couple hundred ADA floor straight to, I remember when I was there, whether it was September, October, but it went straight to 5,000 over a month or so. From a couple hundred ADA to 5,000 ADA. And then when the hype died down for a couple months, you can see here from October down to all the way to January 14th. That was 3 months or so, and it trickled down to about 3,000 to 4,000. I remember even picking up some buds around 3,000, 2,800, 2,900. Remember how on Deal or No Deal they would call a friend to help make a deal?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that right now.
Yo.
Hey, really quick, do you remember in February when Spacebuds went to like 8,000 floor? 7,000 floor?
Was it 8,000?
It's like
yeah,
7,000, whatever. Do you remember why?
No. I think it was just like a little mini bull run that I had.
Why?
I don't know. To be honest, it's a good question.
Yeah, I think you're right. I'm kind of blanking out right now.
Hey, I think the floor just started pumping and then it gained some hype for like a week or so and then it sold off.
Yeah, probably because just enough, there was like no more sellers at the low 3,000-4,000 price.
Yeah, because I remember I had that arcane with the backpack and I sold it for 11K.
That's right, yeah.
So I think that was like a hype buy that somebody did, honestly.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna call and see if they remember if it was a specific reason.
Okay,
yeah.
For sure.
All right, thanks, Poppy.
I'm playing later with Frank. He hit me up tonight if you're down.
I'm down.
Sweet.
All right,
Maybe
cool.
around like 8 or 9.
All right, that's perfect.
All right, sounds good, bro. See ya.
See ya.
Well,
Hey, bro, I have a quick question.
what's up?
Do you remember in February when SpaceBuds pumped to whatever 7,000 floor?
Uh-huh.
Do you remember why?
It was from the, I think the metadata.
Really?
I don't know if it was because of the metadata, but it happened right around that time.
Yeah, that's right. The metadata. He released the extended metadata on the colors of the boots and gloves and backgrounds and all that, huh?
Yeah, but I'm not sure why that would trigger it. It didn't make sense, but
Yeah.
I think that's what happened around then.
Well, nothing makes sense anymore. I'm
Yeah.
on OpenSea NFT right now, and I'm talking about this crazy pump from like January to February, and I was like, why did it pump?
I need to double check that because I'm pretty sure that was around the time.
I think you're right. So
but
then,
Might be
when
worth checking the Facebook Twitter.
then when the marketplace released, there was no pump, huh?
There was a pump. I'm pretty sure right after the marketplace release was that first pump.
And when did he
Like,
release it? December?
The marketplace, last year, and it went from like I think we were flirting at like a 2,700 floor, and then it went all the way to like 5K.
5K. And then so that started, and then the extended metadata just pumped it a little further.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
It kind of held around there for a while.
Right. Okay. All right, that makes more
Pretty
sense.
sure.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a
I'm
while.
gonna double check Twitter right now to see.
All right. SpaceBuds pumped because the Cardano NFT space got a new wave of participants because of cnft.io. And then after that, the hype died down, and it wasn't really just hype dying down, but since the floor went like 20, 30x, there are gonna be sellers. There are gonna be people who take profit, rightfully so. Always sell the hype. It works 9 out of 10 times. Yes, sometimes it'll just keep going and you have no idea why. Like if you ever sold a Bored Ape, I mean, they're at an all-time high right now. They just don't stop. So maybe don't always sell the hype. Maybe don't take my advice. Yeah, it works. It typically always works. You could look at every Cardano NFT. If you sold the hype, you'd be in profit right now. SpaceBuds, if you sold the hype back then and never bought back in, then you would be down right now because the floor is 5,700 and prices are dormant, right? That's a good thing. In January or December-ish, the prices started going back up after being dormant for about 3 months. Alessandro released a marketplace, he released extended metadata, and it just got people's attention. And a new hype wave came in, and then they went to 7,000-ish floor. And since then, in February, it's been almost 3 months, they've been a little dormant. No matter what time, SpaceBuds are some of the most liquid Cardano NFTs there are. If a SpaceBud gets listed under whatever the current floor is by just a couple percent, it typically goes within a couple hours. This, of what I just said, it shows you that people always have their eyes on it. So, if you're a SpaceBud holder, should you be worried? Well, I don't see a reason to be. Just be patient, because time will tell, and time has proven that these get more and more valuable. The trend is your friend until the end. Should you sell? Well, this answer is different for everyone. If you're in profit and you're ready to move on, then okay, do it. This is not a time to sell because you think the prices will go down further. If that is your plan, then I don't know what to tell you. You're selling the fear at that point, right? The volume is not that high. If you're selling for profit, go ahead. I don't think you will be very successful if you're selling right now in order to buy back even lower, because the prices have already gone lower. It went from 7,000 or up to 8,000 floor, and now it's like around 5,000. Should you hold? This answer is different for everyone. Again, if you resonate with everything I just said, the answer is probably yeah. Hold until the next time the demand spikes, and then try selling the hype. See how it feels. Maybe then decide if you want to take profit. Should you buy? Well, from my experience, SpaceBuds literally just go up. That was very elementary. They accrue more and more value as time goes on. And there are plenty of developments that I bet Alessandro hasn't even thought of yet, that they haven't even, So if you don't have one, in my opinion, and you've been looking to get one, you have the budget for it, you want to do it, I think it's a great time. And it's not just Alessandro makes a development and prices go up. This NFT space is like nothing is ever 10 out of 10. Alessandro created NAMI and a new multi-signature wallet. Nothing correlated with SpaceBuds there. However, like I said, when CNFT.io came out, the first marketplace for Cardano, the prices went 20x. And what that meant was so many new players coming in, and they went straight to SpaceBuds. SpaceBuds will always have that nostalgia value. I always say buy or sell whenever, as long as you have a plan, and you need to stick to it. Because going back to one of the first original questions, should you sell your SpaceBud to frantically jump into something that's hyped? If you have SpaceBuds, but you believe in your heart that are going to succeed and absolutely blast through the roof, then do it. But if start going down and then you find yourself jumping from project to project, I don't know what to tell you. That's how I've chased and lost money in the past. That's how a lot of people lose money. Don't jump from project to project. Stick to what you believe in, have a plan, and subscribe. And like, and comment, and follow me on Twitter. Because half of you aren't subscribed to watch my videos. I know this. Okay? Bye.